Mountain Man Podcast.
Hello, my fellow Americans, and today I'll show you a lot of different workspaces that you can use in Photoshop, and I'll teach you what this is. So the workspace arrangements you can find if you go on Window, and there's Workspace, and there's this arrow, and then there are a couple that we have, which is Essentials, which is default, 3D, Graphics and Web, Motion, Painting, and Photography. Mostly, if you're going to use this for personal reasons, that you're going to use Essentials, Graphic and Web, and Photography, which what I'm going to talk today. Essentials, which is default, it's going to have this layout, and basically you can customize it the way you like it, but that's how defaultly it's going to come with color swatches, libraries, and then it's going to be history, properties, adjustment, and you're going to, on the bottom one, you're going to have layers, channels, and paths. And then if you go to Graphics and Web, which is for dealing with texts. So for example, if you want to say something, let me change the color. If you chose Web and Graphics on the Workspace, you can see that over there now there's characters, paragraph, and glyphs that you can change, and all of this is customizable based on the font that you're using. And there are lots of different websites where you can download different fonts and install in your Photoshop. So for example, in this workspace, it allows you to change the width and the height of everything that's related to text. So you can adjust the spacing, the height, and everything, and it's very useful if you are doing some posters or for your project, and sometimes you just have one type of size on your text, but you need to change because you don't have that much space, and I think it's really useful. And then now the last one, which is going to be Workspace, is Photography, and it's going to have your histogram and navigator, which is sometimes useful, and basically it's very similar to default one, but then how you see over here, everything is laid out a little bit differently, and the order of the tools set up a little bit differently for different needs. But yeah, so that's all the basics in different workspace in Photoshop. Thanks, and see you next.
Produced by students of the Greenville County Fine Arts Center.